I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Did y'all's dads ever play that stupid song for you on the radio? Did they do that to you too? Yes, yes. Didn't you fucking hate it? Anyways, welcome to the video, everyone. Today it's gonna be a special video. Why? Because it's a lazy one. I'm tired. This is a compilation video, and there's three little pieces of little goblets of horror that I just think are a real treat. Okay, so our first strange and silly little goober YouTube channel on the list. It's actually well, it's not a channel at all. It's an Instagram page. So I lied to you. It starts on Instagram. Okay, but listen, it's really good. Okay, so it's an Instagram page called the Pen Dog Creative Library. Okay, now what hides beneath the surface, however, is, well, an extremely elaborate horror ARG comparable to the likes of Welcome Home, of which it does seem to take quite a bit of inspiration from. And much like the storyline to Welcome Home, it focuses on a coalition of curators that collect various pieces of antique and vintage cartoon media. They preserve it, and then they post it to their Instagram page. And then there's also a website as well, the Pen Dog Creative Archive. Without getting too heavy into the plot, the story, it focuses on a cult that's trying to conjure up Hekate's essence through the code on the Pen Dog Creative Archive website. So if you go and you click around a little bit, you hack the files a little bit, you file your taxes a little bit, you're gonna find a lot of, hidden pages, hidden audio files. There's professional voice acting in this ARG, by the way. So yeah, it's really top notch. If you guys are into some of the more high caliber stuff, stuff like Welcome Home and what have you, I think this one right here is going to be a real treat for y'all. It's also got like an entire visual novel that was like a collaborative work from multiple artists that were all working on the same thing. It's a delight. I think you guys should go definitely look through it. It's going to get its own video at some point when I'm done having my piss fart era at the moment. It really does deserve its own video. It's super elaborate, and yeah, that's all I had to say. It's like Welcome Home, but it's not because it's different, and it has a totally different ideas. Okay, and then now the second one on the list. It's only got one entry at the moment, but the first video can be found on, I have to say this in a certain way, it can be found on the YouTube channel. From what is likely to be Sophia's perspective, we awaken and urge the person next to us to wake up because something is here again. But old John boy here, oh, he's fast asleep. He's had a long, hard day plowing the fields and scooping up donkey shit. Oh, let him sleep, sweetheart. Let old John boy sleep. You don't have to be lonely at Farmer's Own. Anyway, so he doesn't wake up, which really sucks because there's an arachnid in the hallway. There's arachnid noises coming from down in the hallway. Hello, check on it, please. Yes, it probably will. And you will suffer a very slow, horrible, painful death. You don't have to be lonely. Bug noises continue to intensify from the hallway before the scene transitions into the kitchen, where Sophia watches the other individual washing the dishes. Maybe this time he'll hear this. She attempts to swipe the glass plate off the counter, but right as it seemingly shatters on the floor, it respawns on the counter. Me when I can't indulge the voices and throw a hissy fit at work. Next, she tries carving a message on the wall stating, "It wasn't me!" And John Boy, he just kind of sits there. And old John Boy there, he just kind of sits there, he sits right there and he just shakes his head and he goes, "Man, I really hope me ma didn't sneeze in my grits again." And this part right here is is cinematic gold, okay? And you know what? I just want to play it out for you for a second, okay? I really just want to play. I don't know why I'm snapping.
Yeah, but Cumbertail doesn't like it when I shout.
That's right. That ain't fire. Tell me that ain't fire. Tell me that ain't fire. Okay, I'll stop glazing. I know I'm making this weird. Like I'm making this weird again. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop, sweetheart. Relax. It is I, Soup of the Future, here to warn you about your car's extended warranty. If you guys notice that my scalp is looking a bit purple, it's because I just dyed my hair with splat hair dye. So it's kind of the situation. That's kind of the situation. That's kind of the it's kind of the vibe. Sorry, I just ate Taco Bell. That's kind of the vibe we're bringing to the table, okay? It is extremely early in the morning, far too early for a night owl, a night bird like me. But you know what? Actually, there's been a few updates in this series. A few new episodes just dropped, and I just couldn't go without including them here because I do believe they deserve their own spot in this video as well. God, this is just so freaking cool, and it just keeps getting cooler and cooler. Okay, but here we go. The second episode, titled Can You Hear Me, opens up again from Sophia's perspective. This time she can be seen standing in front of an opening that appears to lead to a balcony. I felt fingers twisting in my chest. Then I was trapped. Then Sophia's world is plunged into darkness. This is when the entity makes its first appearance. Off topic, but back when I was a teenager, I would sometimes run into my sister's bedroom and then just kind of post up in her closet, like how that creature just did. I would just post up in her closet like this. Only it was usually like in the afternoon or something, like at 2 or 3 p.m. So I just ended up looking really stupid. I tried to tell Vicente. Now, we can only assume that this is the name of the other individual that we saw in the previous episode. This is also when she realizes that whenever she tries to warn Vicente, he can't hear her. Bro just kind of hits her with one of these in the doorway. What an alpha. It is then that the video circles back to the events of the last episode, so this episode does provide a little bit more context to Sophia's situation. That it sucks. She got bugs in her home, man. The next episode, titled I Need a Drink. Oh, I'm parched. I need a drink. Walter. Sophia continues to plead with Vicente, warning him of the goofy goober's presence once more. But alas, Vicente is too busy reminiscing about the last episode of Pawn Stars he just watched and its sociological effects on our society. Vicente returns, asking Sophia if she's hungry, and as usual, the house is dark as shit. So bro could be holding a 6-pack of Miller's Light or a pipe bomb at this point, because I genuinely can't fucking see. Once again, Sophia tries smashing the beers onto the floor, but to no avail. You'd think she would have had this figured out by now, but oh, okay. It is revealed that there's also another individual living with her who happens to be her brother, and that he isn't feeling well. According to Sophia, he'll smoke the wrong thing one day. What the hell does that mean? Sophia? Is he smoking a pack of Marlboro Reds or crack? Jesus Christ, Sophia! The internal dialogue continues. He changed when Dad died. After this, a bloody arm can be seen limp on the floor, and someone approaches a child named Julio from behind. So there seems to be two different characters here, one named Julio and one named Vicente. It's unclear what Vicente's relationship to Sophia is. I'm assuming he might be a romantic partner, but knowing that Julio is at least her brother does provide us some helpful context clues. In the next scene, Sophia calls out into the darkness for Julio. And by the way, really quick, trigger warning for anyone who has sensitivities in regards to suicide or anything like that. I'm gonna put a timestamp somewhere on the screen here that you guys can skip to. I'll give I'm gonna give a few moments here so that you guys have the time to skip to that timestamp. So let me do a little dance real quick. I almost gave myself vertigo, but okay, that's fine. I think I just gave myself whiplash. Ow! Ow! Sophia finds Julio on the bathroom floor, seemingly suffering from an overdose. Sophia tries calling out for Vicente, but to no avail. But instead of hearing her pleas for help, Vicente simply says, "Yeah, we can watch a show." I am about to lose my shit. Sophia continues to plead helplessly, and you can really feel the suffocating nature of this scene enhanced by the dark, claustrophobic atmosphere. Sophia says, "I'll be right there," but Vicente seems to hear something different and says, "I've already seen that one." Yeah, bro's probably gonna put on an episode of Malcolm in the Middle or some shit. When Sophia returns to Julio, it is revealed that there is a foil lying on the ground next to him. Now, inhaling fumes off of aluminum foil is a common form of consumption for addicts, and addicts. Now, I haven't really talked about this on my channel yet, but a former and addict here, I know. I know this is hard for some of you to believe, but I am sober. Okay, I have been for a while now. I know. I know I don't look like it, okay? But in all seriousness, though, I have actually seen firsthand, what, those drugs specifically have done to people. More so with, I'm not condoning, God, don't do that. But, like, you know what I mean. I've seen what it does to people. The people around me that I was hanging around with at the time, it slowly eats them alive. And I've also been around other addicts, addicts and addicts and stuff. I've put it to you this way. I've seen and kind of lived this experience in a very gruesome way that I will not get into in this video. But it's horrifying. Like, I know me saying this probably doesn't do it justice, but I think this video does a really good job of displaying again, I'm repeating this here, but the claustrophobic horror of it all, right? Yeah, it's tragic, and not everyone is able to pull themselves out of it. So that's a random tangent that I just went on. Let's go back to the video. Sophia inhales the substance in the aluminum foil, and Julio apologizes to her because he had to do that. He approaches her and says, "Sophia, can you hear me? I've been trying to tell you," which seems to imply that Julio is also infected by the same arachnid mind plague. This is confirmed when we switch to Julio's perspective. "My name is Julio. No one has heard me since I was 7. As the video continues, it becomes clear that Julio's experience mirrors Sophia's. He states that she is also not feeling well and begs her not to move. She responds bluntly with, "Yeah, order something, Julio." So basically, it seems like everyone in this household is being affected by the same demonic entity. "She needs to hear me. I'll make her. When we're high, we can hear each other." Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. I know what the fuck. I know what this is. I know what this is. And it's not it. This is not the method. This is not, I know what this is. Don't do this. God, hey, other recovered junkies out there, y'all know what the fuck this is, okay? I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, y'all know what the no! If you end up in this type of, like, dynamic with someone and they want to bring you down to their level because they're going through it and you're going through it and you're all f***ed up in the head, and it's like, just stop. Julio urges Sophia to run away with him because it will be back soon. As they're driving, he urges her to have some more or it will take her. Sophia asks, "Take me where?" and the video ends. Anyways, I really do feel that the analog horror space needs more of this old school, retro PS2 graphics type stuff, right? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for the high production quality, intricately layered, custom animated ARGs and analog and digital horrors. We are so back, baby. Yes, I love the effort that's just going into these so much. And then there's just me. Okay, we'll move on. God, yes. Yet another series that deserves its own video dedicated to it, which is exactly why I decided to put it in a compilation video. That's probably gonna make even less sense. Over on the Lizard Men Inc. YouTube channel, you'll find the first episode in the Obelisk series, and it starts off immediately with an absolute analog horror banger. To all the analog horrors out there centered around an entity that has a 25% chance of manifesting in your living room, an ambiguous entity no less, and it takes your only child, Sebastian, and you never understand why, and for some reason he lives in your TV. Well, then this is the video for you. This is it. This is for you. Do you want to meet him? No! No, stop! Okay, lock in, gamers. Lock in. He's in the closet. Don't panic, boys, alright? Elvis Presley could come running out of there at any moment. Camera zoom in on closet. Can we see him? No, we can't. Oops. Oh, no, never mind. There he is, yep. But when camera person go in closet to find him, he's all gone. Oh, so sad. And we cry. Sad. Cry. But don't worry, don't fret. Because according to the words on the screen, sometimes their friend comes out to watch TV with them. The child, or at least I'm assuming it's a child. The child, anyways, hears some noise down the hallway and follows it to their staircase. The text reveals that the entity is upstairs, but as the camera zooms in on the dark hallway, nothing appears. At least not until this clip right here plays out, and you're gonna watch it, motherfucker. Okay, and I'm gonna have to honestly stop right there because there's no way I'm gonna do a full. I'm not gonna do a full dissection of the series here in this video. It needs its own video. Yeah, get all the videos in this compilation. They're gonna get their own video eventually, and this is just the teaser. It's like the prequel. You can think of this video as the prequel to all of those videos. Anyways, yeah, this is another shorter one for you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yes, it's been a delight. People who watch my videos are just awesome and creative and funny. And then I'm just here, this homunculus, right? This homunculus that puts on a bizarre performance in the town square no less. And the townsfolk gather round. They shout, "Away, you starveling, you elf skin, you dried neat's tongue, bull pizzle, you stockfish!" And I was supposed to kind of get this video out, a little bit closer to July 30th. I had a moment, what's an excuse? What was I doing? I smoked too many ciggies. I'm sorry. I smoked too many I'm sorry.
Please forgive me, sir.
We'll stop right there. We'll just stop right there. See, it doesn't have to go any further than that. It's okay. Relax. Calm down. It's fine. I stopped right as soon as you started screaming, okay? You could stop screaming. Yes, it's been a delight. It's been a treat. I hope to see you again in the next video when I frolic about in my room and sing ballads of cheer and whimsy and wonder. Anyways, I don't know why are you still here? This is getting uncomfortable. I'm getting kind of uncomfortable right now. I can feel your eyes on me and they're making me itch. No, like I can feel all of your eyes collectively, like in a very physical way. They're itchy. Ew. Stop blinking on me. Ew. You people disgust me. You people disgust me. I'm sorry, that wasn't real. That was my Preminger impersonation. That's not I don't even think that's a line he actually says in the movie. I don't think it is. I think I just made that up too also. But anyways, that's something I think he would say. That's my impersonation. I don't know if I'm gonna be him or Art the Clown for Halloween, and I haven't decided. Why are you still here? Why are you still here?